What would you do if your next meal depended entirely on your hunting skills? No grocery stores, no farms, no refrigerators, just a handmade bow, poison-tipped arrows, years of experience, and the determination to feed your family. Today, we follow the Hadzabe on one of their most challenging hunts, a hunt for baboons. These intelligent and powerful animals are among the most difficult prey in the wilderness. Success requires patience, teamwork, and incredible precision. Stay with us until the end as you'll witness every step of the journey, from tracking the animals to preparing a traditional lunch over an open fire. For the Hadzabe, hunting is not a sport or an adventure. It is simply everyday life. Every morning begins with careful preparation. Before sunrise, the hunters inspect their bows, straighten their arrows, and quietly discuss where animals were last seen. There is no guarantee of success. Some days they return with enough food for everyone. Other days they come home empty-handed. That uncertainty has shaped generations of knowledge passed from parents to children. Today's mission is especially demanding. The hunters are searching for baboons, animals known for their intelligence, strength, and excellent eyesight. As the sun rises higher, the hunters move silently through the bush. Every footprint, broken branch, and fresh dropping tells part of a story. Unlike many hunters who rely on modern technology, the Hadzabe depend entirely on observation. One experienced hunter notices claw marks on a nearby tree. Another points toward fresh tracks crossing the dusty ground. The group pauses frequently, listening carefully. The forest itself provides valuable information. Birds suddenly become noisy. Leaves shake in the distance. These small signs may reveal where the baboons are feeding. The hunters avoid unnecessary conversation. Instead, they communicate using quiet hand signals and short clicks, allowing everyone to stay alert without disturbing nearby animals. Every step must be slow. Every movement must be controlled. One careless mistake could send the entire troop running long before anyone gets close. After several hours of searching, the hunters discover fresh evidence. Half-eaten fruit lies beneath a tree. Broken branches suggest that a troop passed through only minutes earlier. The pace immediately changes. The hunters spread out slightly while keeping visual contact with each other. Baboons constantly watch for danger. Some feed while others remain high in the trees, acting as lookouts. Getting within bow range is extremely difficult. The hunters use bushes, rocks, and tree trunks as natural cover. Their movements become almost invisible. Years of experience allow them to blend naturally into the environment. No one rushes. Patience is often more important than speed. Finally, one hunter quietly signals. The troop has been spotted. Several baboons are feeding among the trees, while others carefully scan the surroundings. Now comes the most critical moment. The lead hunter slowly prepares his bow. Every movement is calm and deliberate. His poison-tipped arrow is carefully placed on the string. The distance is close, but not close enough for mistakes. Everyone waits. The forest becomes completely silent. When the opportunity appears, the hunter releases the arrow. It flies through the air with remarkable accuracy. The troop immediately scatters in every direction. Some climb trees, others sprint through thick bushes. The hunters remain focused, carefully following the wounded animal. Unlike modern firearms, traditional hunting often requires tracking after the shot. The poison gradually weakens the animal, while the hunters continue following fresh signs left behind. Eventually, the hunt is successful. The baboon provides valuable meat that will feed several members of the community. Nothing is celebrated with loud cheers. Instead, the hunters quietly express gratitude for a successful day. For them, hunting has always been about survival, not trophies. The hunters carry the baboon back to a shaded area where the families are waiting. Soon, preparations for lunch begin. A fire is built using dry branches collected nearby. The Hadzabe can create fire quickly using simple traditional methods developed over countless generations. The animal is carefully prepared. Nothing useful is wasted. Every edible part has value. The meat is cleaned before being placed directly over the fire. There are no complicated recipes, no artificial seasonings, only fresh meat cooked over glowing wood coals. As the meat slowly roasts, the smell fills the surrounding bush. Children gather nearby, watching with excitement. The adults continue talking while carefully turning the meat to ensure it cooks evenly. The atmosphere is peaceful. After hours of hunting, everyone finally has time to relax together. When the meat is fully cooked, it is shared among family members. Food belongs to the community. Those who hunted today naturally share with others. This tradition has helped the Hadzabe survive for thousands of years. Children receive their portions first. Adults patiently wait until everyone has something to eat. There are no tables or chairs. Everyone sits together beneath the trees, enjoying the fresh meal. Laughter soon replaces the quiet concentration of the hunt. Stories are exchanged. Children observe the hunters, learning lessons that one day they will carry into adulthood. Every meal strengthens not only the body, but also the bonds within the community. The Hadzabe remind us that survival depends on knowledge, patience, cooperation, and deep respect for nature. Their hunting traditions continue to preserve skills that have been passed down through countless generations. Whether gathering food, preparing fire, or sharing a simple meal, every action reflects a way of life that has remained remarkably unchanged. If you enjoyed witnessing this incredible journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more authentic stories from one of the world's last traditional hunter-gatherer communities. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.